Good morning to all of you guys. Basically, we have already discussed type 1. Yesterday we discussed type 1. Today we are going to be discuss type 2. So basically in type 1 we learn how to relate CP, SP, profit, loss. That the thing we have learned. In today's type 2 we are going to be learn some conditions. Question has been given some condition. You will have to fulfill these conditions, then you will need to get the answer. Got it? So let's do question number 1. Take your time. At least 1 minute, take your time. Try to hit the question. Okay, guys, let's hit the questions. What the question is saying, pay the 100% attention over here. Kiran sold an article for rupees 480 at some profit. Had he sold it for rupees 400? That means two hypothetical condition we have given. The first hypothetical condition is he already had sold her item at 480. If he had sold at 400, hypothetical just, then there would have been a loss equal to 1/3 of initial profit. So basically, first we will discuss this question in detail, then we will discuss in short. So suppose we don't know about the CP of article and we have been asked CP of the article. What would be the CP, cost price of the article? Whatever the cost price we don't know, but we know what once he or she, whatever he is, she sold her item at rupees 480. So basically she has sold her item at 480. But the question is if he had been sold it at rupees 400. He had sold at rupees 480, but if he had been sold at rupees 400, there must be a loss. अगर 400 रुपए में बेचेगी तो पक्का उसको लॉस होता, बट जो लॉस है वो यहां पे हुए प्रॉफिट का 1/3 है. सो सपोज अगर यहां पे प्रॉफिट 3x है, सो लॉस वुड बी x. 1/3 of 3x would be quite clear. after selling an article for rupees 480, after selling an article for rupees 480, if she makes profit 3x, and if he had sold it for rupees 400, so the loss must be 1/3 of the profit of first. So loss would be x. Now we already discussed yesterday, there are two ways to find out the profit, or sorry, CP we can calculate how. This is SP and this is loss, that would be CP. SP plus loss, what would be CP. 800 रुपए की बेटा कोई चीज खरीदी, 300 रुपए का 500 की बेच दी, लॉस कितना हुआ? तो अगर मुझे 800 तक दोबारा जाना हो तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? 500 प्लस 300. 500 मीन्स व्हाट? SP, and 300 means what? Loss. So basically whenever we add loss in SP, we get CP. So that would be CP. And whenever we subtract profit from SP, we again got CP. There are two ways to find out the CP now. If I have bought something, the cost rupees 1000, and if I sold it at rupees 1500, so 1500 means what? SP. If I subtract 500 minus 1500, 500 from 1500, I will get what? CP. So there are two ways to find out the CP. The first is SP plus loss. The second is SP minus profit. So first is SP plus profit. This is SP plus loss. SP plus loss. And second method is SP minus profit. So here SP is 400, 480, and loss profit is 3x. So this is representing for profit, beta, profit. 1/3 is loss. So if 3x would be the profit, then 1/3 of 3x would be the loss. So this is basically loss, this is basically profit. So if we subtract profit from SP, we will get CP. If we add loss in SP, again we will get CP. So this is CP, this is also CP. So if these both the terms are CP, that means they must be equal. They must be. ये भी CP है, ये भी CP है, बट यहां पे CP है कितना? If you will solve 400 plus x, and here 400 minus 3x, you will get, if you take this value over here, minus के 480 minus 4x, you will get x equal to 20. X equal to 20 means what? The profit is 3x. 3x means s equal to 20, so profit would be 60, and loss is 20. So when Kiran sold for rupees 400 anything, he bear 200 as a loss. Sorry, 2 as a loss. So what would be the CP? 420. And if Kiran sold his item at rupees 480, he earned 60 as a profit. So what would be the real cost? So 420. From here you will calculate. From here also you will calculate. So the answer would be 480, 420. This is basically detailed method. Now we are going to be solve this question in short trick. Do you have any doubt? Anything do you want to ask? Clear? Quite clear? Guys, shall I need to move on short trick? Shall I? What would be the short trick of this question? Basically, what you need to do in that scenario to get the answer within 3 seconds, sorry, 30 seconds or 20 seconds, what you are going to be do? Basically, we have given if profit is 3, then loss must be 1. Loss is just 1/3 of profit. If Kiran sells her item at rupees 480, he gets what? 3 unit profit. But if he had sold, if he had been sold that the same item for rupees 400, he must bear 1 unit loss, means 1/3 of profit. What it? So basically this is loss, this is profit. So basically the difference between profit and loss, the ratio is 1:3. Now what you need to do, take the difference from here to here in rupees, 80. Just divide 80 in the ratio 1:4. So 1 or 3 would be 4. 4 unit is going to be represent 80. 1 unit will be 20. So loss would be 60 and profit would be 20. So take the difference, and that difference you need to divide in the ratio of profit and loss. So first take the ratio of profit and loss, then take the difference, and this difference you need to divide in the ratio of profit and loss. You will easily get the answer. 4. मैं कह रहा हूं 80 रुपए को 1 यूनिट 4 में बांटो, 1 यूनिट 3 में बांटो. दैट मीन्स व्हाट, कि 1 और 3 की टोटल वैल्यू कितनी है? 4. और टोटल रिप्रेजेंट कितने को कर रहे हैं? 80 को. 4 यूनिट 80 है, तो 1 यूनिट कितना होगा? 80 को 1:3 में अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करोगे तो पहले तो आप टोटल को करोगे ना, 1 यूनिट की वैल्यू निकालोगे. मैंने 80 को 3 और 1 में क्या करना है? डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना है. तो ओवरऑल पहले मुझे ये तो पता लगे कि 1 यूनिट की वैल्यू कितनी है. सो फॉर फाइंड आउट द 1 यूनिट वैल्यू वी नीड टू ऐड 1 और 3. दैट वुड बी 4 यूनिट, और 4 यूनिट गोइंग टू बी रिप्रेजेंट 80. Got it or not? Guys, if you have any doubt, let me explain once more. The question is, suppose I am saying, guys, you have rupees. You need to understand, guys, to all of you. It may be your doubts as well. I have rupees 200. Okay, and I want to divide that 200 in the ratio 2:3. 2:3. I want to give to what? 40% of this 200 for someone and 60% for other one. Are you getting or not? So basically I have 200 and I want to divide 200 in the ratio 2:3. Means for someone I want to give 2 unit, and for other one I want to give 3 unit. If I want to give someone 2 unit, I want to again give someone for 3 unit. So it is very mandatory. I need to understand the value of 1 unit. Only then I can give you 3 unit, 2 unit. Are you getting or not? If I don't know what is the value of 1 unit, so is that possible, or is that possible I am able to divide that value in that ratio of 2:3? If I want to divide anything in 2:3, so it is very mandatory. First I need to know what is the value of 1 unit. What is the value of? For 1 unit, what I am going to be do? I will add 5. Basically, I need to divide. Basically, total value is 5 unit, or here total here is 200. So basically 200 is need to be divided in 5. So 5 unit is going to be represent 200 and 1 unit would be 40. So basically one will get 80 and other will get definitely you can do 2 into 200 divide 5. Again you will get the same thing. But why I need to make the fraction? First just get the value of 1 unit and divide 2 unit or 3 unit. In the same manner we have done over here. What? We have 80 and we need to divide that 80 rupees in the ratio of 1 ratio. So first we need to find out the value of 1 unit. So for the 1 unit we need to 4 unit divide by 4 unit we need to calculate by 80. So you will get 1 unit value. Not getting? Quite clear? 400? Logic basically is this: the difference from here to here is making this ratio. ये कह रहे हैं कि हमने डिफरेंस क्यों लिया? डिफरेंस इसीलिए लिया कि यहां से यहां तक का जो डिफरेंस है वो एक्चुअल रुपीज में है और यहां से यहां तक का डिफरेंस किस में है? यूनिट में। तो हमें अगर यहां से यहां तक टोटल वैल्यू ली है तो यहां से यहां तक भी क्या लेना पड़ेगा? टोटल डिफरेंस लेना पड़ेगा। क्वाइट क्लियर? द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन यू नीड टू डू विद शॉर्ट ट्रिक ओनली, यू नीड नॉट टू कंसिडर एनी एक्स। Just take your time, at least 30 seconds you have only. Within 30 seconds you need to give the answer. Maybe the answer. Guys, what would be the answer? 52. Very nice. Let's have a look on the question. What the question is saying: a dealer sells a used two-wheeler for rupees 46,000. So basically 46,000 is what? The real value, not hypothetical value. And the hypothetical value is, and makes some loss. After selling on that rate, he gets some loss. If he had sold, that means hypothetical value. If he had sold it for rupees 58,000, that means hypothetical value. अगर उसने 58,000 बेचा होता, बेचा नहीं, then his profit would have been double his loss. So basically if loss is 1, then profit must be 2. So the difference from here to here, 12,000. You need to divide that 12,000 in the ratio of 2:1. So 3 unit is going to be represent 12,000. 1 unit will represent 4,000. So basically 2 unit will represent 8,000 and 1 unit will represent 4,000. So the real cost is 50,000. Option number D is missing, so the answer would be 50. Correct? Didn't you get? Basically, you got the answer or not? Understood? So first, if we don't have given the ratio, we need to find out the ratio. Let's do one more question on the same theme. The last one, then we are going to be moved. Maybe the answer. Eight. Okay. Very nice. Let's have a look. A dealer sells a used car for rupees 7.6 lakhs. If he had sold it for rupees 9.2 lakhs and makes some loss, and if he sold it for rupees this lakh, his profit would be thrice his loss. So if loss is 1, then profit would be 3. So the difference between both is 12 minus 6, 6, 8 minus 1, 7, 1. 1.6. This is basically what? Difference. So you need to divide 4 unit is going to be represent 1.6, 1 unit would be 0.4, 3 unit would be 1.2. So if you subtract 1.2, you will get 8. The correct answer. The nice one. Got it? Now we need to move ahead. Some different questions. Type 3 we are going to be moved. Okay. So let's do type 3. Pay the attention, try to do it. Guys, have a look how we are going to be take the approach. When an article is sold for rupees 355, there is a loss of 29%. To gain 21%, it should be sold for rupees. So basically, what would be the 29% fraction of 29%? 29 upon 100. And what would be the fraction of 21%? 21 upon 100. That cannot be calculated. So basically, CP is 100 and he got 29 as a profit according to the first statement. According to the second statement, CP again is saw and he want to make the profit for rupees 21. So in both the scenarios, CP must be 100. So if we consider CP is 100, CP is 100. So we have two SP. The first SP, when an article is sold for rupees 355, there is a loss of rupees 29%. So if the selling cost price of the article is 100, and if at the time of selling, if I bear 29% as a loss, so I must have sold this item at 21 unit. 29% सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ 29%. 100 यूनिट की कोई चीज है बेटा और उस पर 29% का लॉस हुआ है, तो कितने की बेची होगी? क्लियर है ना? सो बेसिकली दिस इज इनिशियल एसपी, INS. What would be the new SP? But to gain 21% profit, he want to sell this item again and he want to make the 21% as a profit. So 21 profit, that means he want to sell 1 to 1. He has sold this item at 71 unit, but he now wanted to sell at 121. So what would be the value of 121? So what is the value of 71 unit? 355. This is representing 71 unit. So 1 unit would be 5. So what would be the 121 unit? 605. Any doubt you want to ask, you can. What is the condition over here? Basically, I have an item. There is two conditions. The first is I have already sold this item. And the second condition, I wanted to sold at some other price, but I sold at some other price. This is the condition. So basically, if I have one item, there must be a cost price of that item. Whatever that item I have, there must be a cost price. So let's consider the cost price of this item is 100 unit. 100. In the first time, I sold my item at 29% loss. That means the CP, so SP of my item must be 71 unit. So I have sold my item in 71 units. I have sold. But I wanted to sold at the profit of 21%. So what would be the 21% of 100? Means 121. So basically, I have one item. The cost of this item is 100 unit. 100 unit. I wanted to sold that item at the at 21% profit. That means in 121 rupees or unit. But I have already sold this item at the loss of 29 percent, that means 71 unit. So the question is, if I had been sold this item at 21% profit, then at that time, what would be the cost price of that item? Clear or not? Yes, SP. This is the SP. यही तो हम निकाल रहे हैं, SP तो पूछे. But for SP, we need to consider the CP na first. Without having CP, is this possible? You are able to find out the SP. So we need to consider a CP. So first we have sold my item at 71 unit, and actually I have sold my item 355. So 71 is going to be represent simply 355. So the 1 unit value would be 5, and we have to find out 121 unit values. That would be 695. Quite clear? The next one you need to do by yourself.
₹720.
720. Okay, very nice. And rest of the student? Very nice. What is the answer of rest of the students? Got the answer, or you are just saying normally without having the answer? Hey girls. Dhruv. Diksha beta, what would be the answer? $720. All the student got the answer 720, or any student, if I have any doubt, they can ask. So the first condition, this is the last question, then we are going to be move on the next one. So a man wants to sell an item with rupees 20% profit. Wants, but didn't have sold. He only wants. So basically the CP is 100. He wanted to sell his item on rupees 20% profit, means at 120 unit. He wanted to sell at 120 unit. But in compulsion or in some worse or opposite circumstances, he have sold his item 20% loss, means 80 unit. So the question is, if he had sold on rupees 121, what would have been the cost of this value? So 80 unit is representing 480. So what would be the value of 1 unit? 6 only. 6. So what would be the cost of 720? This is the correct answer. Now the rest part you yourself will do. Okay. Now we are going to be move on question number 10. Till the question number 9 you yourself will hit. If you have any doubt, we have given the options or the answers. Still, if you have any doubt, you can immediately ask in your doubt session. So let's move on question number 10. A little bit variation. So there is a variation over here. Basically, I will say 3B, type 3B. there is a variation. You need to first observe the variation, then try to solve the question. Take your time, at least 30 seconds or 1 minute. Pay the attention, there is a variation. Any one of you got the answer? Let's have look on the board how we can take the approach. A little bit change basically. A shopkeeper sells his goods at 20% profit. So there must be a CP. We yourself can consider CP as 100. So if CP is 100 unit, he sells, he don't wants. That means the actual value. This is actual or wanted value? Actual sales, not wants to sell. That means he already sold his item at 20% profit. He has already sold. This is initial SP. And initial SP is 120 unit. So the first step is the cost price is 100 unit and the person gets 20% profit and just sold his item at 120 unit. Got it? Now the second condition, if had he purchased it for 10% loss, if he had been purchased this item at 10% loss, means hypothetical condition. If he had bought this item, at 10% loss, that means the CP you need to take 90 unit. First we were consider CP as 100. If 10% loss, then the new CP must be 90. So that is initial CP that we have considered, or according to the question, we have taken the new CP. That would be 90 unit. Not clear? Guys, you need to again read ahead. There is no full stop over here. Is there full stop? So the thing is not complete now. Had he purchased it for rupees for 10% loss and sold it after buying at 90 unit, now he want to sell. So B must have be a new SP. The new SP is 8 less, then he would have gained 30% profit. He want to make the 30% profit on that. So what would be the 30% of 27? So he want to sell his item at rupees, new SP is 117. Basically, for a moment, just forget this line. And apart from that line, just read the entire question and try to match the equation. If you have any doubt, you can immediately ask. We have already done at least 70% of the question. So go in a flow and read entire language of the question and just find out any error if you have, or any doubt you have, you can immediately ask.
When he says it at 170, he gets 30% profit.
Exactly. According to the question, your equation is matching or you have any doubt? Clear? So the first condition is what? First condition is I have bought an item, that would be CP of that me, and I sold my item at rupees 20% loss. So basically I have bought my item rupees 100 unit and I bought 120 as a profit. This is the first condition. We need to leave it. Go on the second one. The second condition says if I had been bought this item at a 10% loss, so the new CP would be 90. And now again we have been sold it for at 30% profit. So what would be the 30% profit? 27. 30% of what? Of new SP, new CP, or of old SCP? New CP. So new CP is 90 and I want to sell this item at 117. So earlier I was selling my item at 120 unit. In present I am selling my item 100 and so what is happening over there? Loss or profit? Loss of rupees. Basically 3 unit loss I am going to bear. And over here how much? 18 less. So 3 unit is going to be represent 18 rupees. So 3 unit rupees 18 will represent 3 unit. So 3 unit would be rupees 18 and 1 unit would be rupees 6. And we have been asked cost price. So cost price would be 6 into 100. Any doubt, any question if you want, you can immediately ask. ना बेटा 3 और 18 क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा था बेटा कि जब कोई इंसान 20% प्रॉफिट पे कोई चीज बेचता है तो बेटा 100 में खरीदी 20% प्रॉफिट पे बेची तो 120 की बेची। पहली बात खत्म हो गई। अब मैं कह रहा हूं मैंने 100 में नहीं खरीदी है, मैंने 10% कम में खरीदी है। अगर मैंने 90 में खरीदी है और मैं अब इसको क्या करना चाहता हूं 30% प्रॉफिट पे बेचना चाहता हूं। सो व्हाट वुड बी द 30% प्रॉफिट ऑफ 90? 27. So new SP would be 117. Now question says had he purchased it for 10% loss and sold it rupees 18 less, मतलब 10% कम में खरीदा होता और 18 रुपए कम में बेचा होता। 10 रुपए कम में 10% कम में खरीदा होता और 18 रुपए कम में बेचा होता। ही वुड हैव गेन 30% प्रॉफिट, तो 30% प्रॉफिट होता, तो इसका मतलब पहले कितने में बेच रहा था? 120 में। आज कितने में बेच रहा है? तो बेसिकली कितना लॉस हो रहा है? 3 यूनिट का लॉस हो रहा है। और ये है 20% प्रॉफिट में बेचना, ये है 30% प्रॉफिट में बेचना। तो जब 30% प्रॉफिट में बेचते हैं तो लॉस होता है कितने का? और वो कह रहे हैं 30% लॉस, 30% प्रॉफिट पे बेचते हैं तो लॉस होता है 18 रुपए का। तो बेसिकली 18 रुपए किसको रिप्रेजेंट करेगा? अगर वैसे इस क्वेश्चन को करोगे, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू बी कंसिडर एक्स वाई जेड ई बी सी, यू आर गोइंग टू बी इन्वेस्ट एटलीस्ट 3 minutes. But applying this shortcut method, you can immediately get the answer within 40 seconds. Quite clear? कैसे बना सकते हैं? Yes. Basically, this is the full stop here. Full stop means what? The first thing is not going to be related with the second thing. Now the second thing is case, had he purchased it for rupees 10%, 10% लॉस, इसका मतलब अगर उसने 10% लॉस में खरीदा होता तो कितने में खरीदता? एंड सोल्ड इट रुपीज 18 लेस, और 18 लेस में बेचा होता, तो बेसिकली बेचा कितने में? 44। इग्नोर कहां करा है मैंने? ये कहा इसको अभी बाद में इसलिए ले रहे हैं क्योंकि इन दोनों का डिफरेंस तो 18 है। पहले हमने कितनी चीज रुपए में बेच रहे थे कोई चीज? 120 यूनिट में। आज कोई चीज कितने में बेच रहे हैं? तो डिफरेंस जो आ रहा है वही तो लेस आ रहा है, 18 लेस। नॉट गेटिंग? सो हमने उसको इग्नोर कहां करा है? बट हमने पहले क्या कर लिया, ये डेटा सेट कर लिया और उस डेटा को बाद में उससे रिलेट करा दिया। गाइस, दिस इज नॉट अ क्वेश्चन, दिस इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट. दैट द रीजन आई एम पुटिंग टू मच टाइम ऑन दिस क्वेश्चन. This is not a single question, it's a completely concept. You can again publish the book on this concept. Got it? So shall I need to move ahead? Okay. The same question, just for your practice, you need to hit and just take maybe take at least 40 seconds. Completely copy paste question. B option. Correct one. Correct one. Whoever the student getting stuck, they can immediately ask. Any confusion if they have. Okay, guys, let's do. So basically, exactly copy paste question. You need not to do something or anything else extra. A man sells his goods at 10% profit. So that means if CP, new CP is 100, so initial SP If initial CP is 100, so initial SP would be 110. Got it? And if had he purchased it, अगर उसने इसको खरीदा होता 20% लेस, दैट मीन्स न्यू सीपी is 80, and if he had bought this 80 unit thing at the profit of something or loss of something, he would gain 40% profit if he had sold it at 40% profit. So what would be the 40%? 1112. So that must be profit of 2 unit, and here the profit is 20 more. So 2 unit is going to be 20. So 1 unit will represent 10, and CP must be Gole, rock student. Okay, so now we are going to move on type 4. So we have already finished type 3. Type 4, again we have given some condition and we need to fulfill that condition. Take your time. At least 30 seconds you need to take. Okay guys, let's have a look how we are going to decode such questions. So the question is saying, a blazer buys a dog and a cow together for rupees 14,250. So basically 14,250 is the cost of dog and cow together, combined cost. He sold the cow at a profit of 10%. So what would be the 10% of fraction? 1 upon 10. So if 10 is CP, he is making profit of rupees 1. So SP would be 11. Quite clear? This is with cow. The next statement says the dog at profit at loss of 20%. 20% means what? 1 upon 5. So the real cost is 5 of dog, 1 is loss. So his sales is in 4 unit. Now, if he sold both the animals at the same price, that means we need to make the SP of both the items equal. Question is saying if he sold both the animals at the same cost price, so you need to make the cost price equal. So the cost price of first unit, first item means cow is, and the cost price of dog is, you need to make equal. So for equal, I need to multiply 4 here and I need to multiply 11 here. If I need to multiply 4 here, I also need to multiply 4 here, 5 here, sorry, 11. Got it? No. Very nice, fantastic. Now, then what was the cost price of the cheaper animal? So, which is cheaper? 40 unit. So, you will have to find out the value of 40 unit. So, first, the question says, a blazer buys a dog and a cow together for rupees. So, that means the cost of what? Cow is 40 and the cost of dog is 55. So 40 and 55, 95. So 95 is going to be represent 1420. Quite clear or not? The cost of both the items together is 14,250. So that means addition of cost of cow and addition of cost of dog together is rupees 14,250. But over here, that value is 40 and 55. If you will add, you will get 95. So 95 is going to be represent 40,250. So what would be the value of one unit? 19, if you want to divide by 19, you can, or if you want to 5. If you will 5, you will get 19. If you divide by 5, you will get 2850. So from here you will get 150. So cost price of, the value of one unit is 150 rupees. And we have to find out the cost price of the cheaper item. Cheaper item is 40 unit. So the cost price, the one unit value is 150. So 40 unit would be 6,000. That is the correct. So now take a pause. Next, in the different question, he is going to be give you the different condition. Over here, he is saying the cost price, the selling price of both the article is same. Somewhere the examiner may say the cost price of both the article is same, so you need to make the cost price same. Somewhere he says the profit is same as the loss, so you need to equal profit and loss. Somewhere he says the cost price of the first article is just equal to the cost price of the selling price of the second article. The different thing. So in each and every question you need to fulfill the condition. There is no variation would be over there apart from that. Got it? So we will hit to one or two questions, then we are going to be move on question type number 5th. So just do one more. Take your time.
So 5,000 answer.
Very nice. Maybe the answer. Yes, yes, they can. So, guys, let's have a look. The same condition you need to make the fulfill. The total cost of a stove and with cooker was rupees 13,125. This means the combined cost of cooker and stove is 13,125. The cooker was sold at the profit of 30%. So 30% means CP is 10, profit would be 3, and selling price must be 13. 30% means what? 3 by 10. So 10 must be CP, 3 would be profit, and SP would be 10 or 13. CP 10, profit 3, SP 13. In the second scenario, the stove at the loss of 20%. So 20% means 1 by 5. 5 is CP, 1 is loss, 4 would be SP. If the sale price was the same in both the items, so you need to make same. For same, you need to multiply by 4 over here, and you need to multiply by 13 over here. You will get the same price is same. So the same price of both the article is 52 unit, and we have given the cost price of one article is 40 unit, and the cost price of second article is 65. So 65 and 40 would be 105 unit. 105 is the total cost price of both the article, and total cost price of both the article we have given 13,125. So the cost price of one article would be, if you will multiply or divide, you will get 2, 6, 2, 5. From here you will get 1, 125. This is the cost price. This is the value of 1 unit. And we need to find then what was the cost price of the cheaper item. So cheaper item is 40. If you will multiply by 40, you will get 5,000. The correct answer. So most of the rock students have already given the answer within 30 seconds. I really appreciate it. Give the big round of applause to them. Gazab, gazab. Got it? I don't think I need to do, or I need to get the question more done, 2 to 3 more questions get to do. Shall I need to move ahead? So let's move on type. That was type number 4. We need to go on type number 5. So type number 5 is same, similar type. There is a little bit variation. Have a look. That is type number 5. Let's have a look, guys. The same question, there is a little bit variation. A man sells two articles at rupees 240 each. Guys, 240 each means the examiner just want to say that the SP of both the article is same. But he didn't say directly. He say indirectly. What? The SP of both the article is same because each and every article have been sold at rupees 240. He gained 20% on one article. Gain means what? Profit. So 20% would be 1 upon 5. So if CP is 5, 1 would be profit, then 6 would be SP. So this is the condition of article first. So what would be the condition with article second? And loss is 25 on the other. So 25 means 1 by 4. So 4 is CP, 1 is loss, SP would be 3. But indirectly in the first step, he already said what? Both the article have been sold. Each article have been sold for rupees 240. That means what? The SP of both the article is same. So you need to make same SP is same. You need to make SP equal. So over here SP is 6, over here SP is 3. So we need to multiply by 2. So just need to multiply by 2. So over here we have fulfilled the condition. Now find his overall gain or loss in percent. So what would be the overall gain or overall loss? So basically overall means 2 loss, 1 profit. So overall means what? Overall 1 loss. Overall 1 loss. So overall is what? Overall 1 loss. Overall 1 loss on what? Overall 1 loss on what? बेसिकली बेटा सुन ना, तो 1 रुपया आपने कमाया, 2 रुपये लॉस हुआ, तो ओवरऑल क्या हुआ? ओवरऑल. सो बेसिकली ओवरऑल इज लॉस. ओवर इज लॉस ऑन व्हाट? ऑन सीपी. टोटल सीपी और स्पेसिफिक वन? टोटल सीपी because 1 is profit on first CP, 2 is lost on second CP. So basically overall is lost on 1. On which? On both the CPs. So basically 1 is lost on 13. 13 means 5 plus 8. So what would be on 100? 7. You need to multiply 7, 9, 7 times. 7 times, that would be 9.0. 5 times. Basically these both the options, basically profit and loss, that would be loss. So loss is here. 1 is given profit, 1 is given loss. The value is same, but 1 is profit, 1 is loss. Got the clear? Could you hit the other one? Shall I need to move ahead? Guys, are you getting now? Diksha, what's wrong with you? की दिक्कत हो रही है? आ रहा समझ में? वीडियो है बेटा, वीडियो रिकॉर्ड हो रही है, आप आराम से घर पे देखना इसको जाके. कोई दिक्कत है तो फिर पूछना, कोई मना थोड़ी नहीं. डेली आके आप तो बैठे रहते हो यहाँ पे, तभी पूछ लेना कोई डाउट हो, बट आगे भी तो चलना पड़ेगा हमें. सो वी आर ऑन टाइप 5, वी विल मूव ऑन टाइप 6 फर्स्ट, बट यू नीड टू हिट वन मोर क्वेश्चन. द सेम क्वेश्चन, टेक द अप्रोच. Guys, if you want, I can explain you one formula. If you are getting any, you want? You want formula? Okay. So if you want, you can hit this question by formula. The formula is total, guys, note it down. Overall profit or loss. Overall profit or loss equal to overall profit and loss equal to 100 x plus y. Guys, what is x and y? If there is x% profit and y% loss. So x and y are the profit and loss. So directly you are going to get the answer in the form of percent. So this formula you can apply, plug in 100x plus y plus 2xy upon 200 plus x plus y. Basically, I have never memorized any formula till now, but if you want, you can go with the formula. So if you want to plug in this formula on the previous one, you can plug in. We have given in the first question, we have given profit of, guys, in the first question, we have given 15%. In this one, guys, that we have already done. 20% profit and 25% loss. So what would be the direct overall profit and loss? We can directly find out. 20% profit, 20% profit. For profit you need to apply plus sign. For loss you need to apply minus sign. So 20 into 25, 200 plus 20 into 25 minus 25. Here you need to put minus. So you will get minus 500 minus 1000 upon 195. If you will solve 1500 upon 95, basically minus is showing loss only. If you will solve, you will get the answer. What? The previous one, 7.69, you will get the answer from here. Just by solving it. So minus is showing loss. This is formula. If you want to apply this formula, you can apply. If on one item there is a loss percent and on second one there is a profit percent, you directly can apply this formula for overall profit and overall loss. So if you want to apply this formula, you can apply on this question, or if you want to do it by the short trick that I have already explained, you can apply this short trick as well. So whatever the method you want to apply, you are free for that. So just hit this question. What is the answer? The second one you need to hit. So you have formula as well, or you have the explain method. You are applying formula. Exactly. Loss or profit? Loss. 0.94 loss. The correct one. ट्रिक तो कहीं पे भी नहीं थी, शॉर्ट ट्रिक मेथड था वो भी. So you are applying the formula or short trick method? Just go with formula. Formula. You all are comfort with formula, that I am feeling. Just flow with formula. The last one, then we are going to be move on the next one. Just apply the formula, then get the answer. Exactly. You guys, yes, you can use the calculator. You will get the calculator in CAT examination. So those, the student who are preparing for the CAT examination, they can use directly calculator. So you will get after using calculator, you are taking so much time, really. No issue. Fantastic student that we have. So what would be the answer? Minus means forever loss. That's it. Yes. 6.8 loss. The correct one. Guys, are you still getting? Not getting? The same formula you need to apply. What is formula? 100 x plus y plus 2xy and 200 plus x plus y. So 100 100. One is 30% profit, 28% loss. So 32 minus 28 plus 2, 32, 28 upon 200 plus 32 minus 28. So you will get 400. You need to apply minus over here. Minus 1792 upon 204. If you will subtract 3, 1392, 204, if you will solve it, you will get the answer. So that was your type 4, 5. Just move on type 6. You have the videos, you can revise easily. Tomorrow we are going to be finished the profit and loss. Then we will take 2 more days for CAT. So type number 6, basically type number 6 is just the variation type number 5. There is no another type of concept you are going to learn. The same type that you have learned in type number 5. So basically, guys, this is type 6. Hey, hello. Pay that attention. This is type 6. I just want to know only one thing. What is the difference between type 5 and type 6? So go on type 5 and just compare the questions type 5 and type 6. You will get the difference. So I am going to be ask you the difference within after 30 seconds. Just go and observe.
So they have a variables.
Amazing. You can compare with that one. Go on type number 5 and type number 6, then just match what is the difference between both. Basically in type 5, the profit and loss value is different, but in type 6, the profit and loss value is same. There is no another difference. In type 5, the first condition is mandatory. CSP should be same. Guys, whatever the formula that you have learned, that formula can be applied only when the SP of both the article is same. If the SP of both the article is not same, you never ever can apply this formula. So just make the note under this formula, below that formula basically, this formula can be applied only when the SP of both the article are same. Otherwise, that formula net cannot be applied. So in that question, what the question is saying, the dealer sells 2 machines in rupees 12,000 each. Again, indirectly question is trying to say that the SP of both the article is same. If the SP of both the article is same, that means that formula can be applied, but there the formula completely would change. So first, let me explain the formula. That we have 100 x plus y, 2x plus y, and 200 x plus y. This formula be applied on when we have given x% profit and y% loss. If suppose profit and loss percent is same, if you plug in that formula, you will get 100 x% profit and y x% loss. So y is going to be replaced by minus x. So x minus x, 2x into minus x, and 200 plus x minus x. So you will get 0. You will get 0. And above you will get minus 2x square, and below you will get 200. 2 divided by 2. So basically you will get 200 loss. So this is the formula now you need to apply. So that formula you need to apply only when x profit and loss is different. This formula when you are going to be applied when profit and loss same. So basically you need to make the heading Just directly you need to note down the formula, you need not to drive it. Just make the heading note when the article of two, sorry, when the CSP, when the selling price of two articles, when the selling price of two articles are same, when the selling price of two articles are same and the profit percent and loss percent is also same on both the articles, the profit percent on one article is equal to or as same as the loss percent on the second article. यही तो होगा. If the profit percent on the one article is as same as the loss percent on the other article, in that scenario always there would be a overall loss. In that scenario always there would be a overall loss, and this loss percent can be find out by applying the formula x square upon 100%. तो फार्मूला तो बेसिकली वही था जो पुराना फार्मूला है, उसी से नया बना है. तो अगर आप देखेंगे गाइज, इफ यू विल सी, we have given question number this one, the second one. The question says a dealer sells two machine in rupees 12,000 each. Basically there is no use of 12,000. Indirectly he is trying to say the SP of both the article is same, and on one article he gains 32% profit, on the other he loses 30. So basically profit percent and loss percent is equal. So what would be the, in that scenario, what would be overall, profit or loss? In that scenario overall would be loss, and that loss can be find out minus x square upon 100%. So x means what? This value. So square of 32 would be 124, and just divide by 100, you will get 10.24, the D option. Directly you can plug in that formula, but that formula can be plug in only when the profit percent and loss percent is equal, and the previous one formula can be used when the profit percent and loss percent are different. But in both the formula, one thing is very common, the SP of both the article must be same, otherwise you can't apply any formula. Are you getting clearly what we are explaining? Got it? Now let's move on the next type. Some of our student already said that sir कोर्स तो धीरे चल रहा है. लो भैया कोर्स मजे ले लो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 करो, टाइप 7. The last step that we are going to be. Yes, what do you say? Okay guys, so tomorrow we are going to do. All the best, be happy and keep smiling.